the underground, a place where ideas and talent is raw. The community is developing and stars are being created right in front of your eyes. The next era of music is here. Hi, I'm Vert, aka D-Soul. I'm from Off the Grid Collective, a community where we discover, document emerging upcoming artists from the underground. So this is Underground Artist Spotlight. What is the underground? To put it bluntly, the underground is just not mainstream music. Now you could classify underground as like indie music, independent music, but indie in itself is its own lane. Indie is more soft, it's more soulful, I believe, and it's like, it's just another form of independent music. Oh, it's a bad example, but you don't get what I mean. Underground music is where you want to experiment with music. If you want to find new sounds that don't conform to the social norm right now. A lot of things that are mainstream now started off in the underground. For example, I'm pretty sure techno and hardstyle, they started off as underground fads of the EDM culture. The whole EDM scene itself started off as an underground thing, but that's a whole nother video in itself. So where did I go? What did I do? I'll tell you. So I went to Jumpout here in Melbourne, in Fitzroy. There was a small little gig happening, and I saw one of my artists that I follow on Instagram was performing. Nims, shout out to Nims. He was performing. Of course, I had to pull up. Gotta go support the bro, you know what I mean? The gig was at Bad Decisions on 23rd of April, and it was a nice little venue. They had a little outdoor smoko area, little venue spot up thing. It was nice. Plenty of gigs been done there, so it was good to see this is a venue that had a good reputation for hosting these kinds of gigs. Anyway, so the gig overall was great. Had fun. I had a lot of fun experiencing the scene again and also just meeting artists again. The youth over here has a lot of synth heavy kind of beats orientated, a lot of big expansive sounds in their production, and I see a lot of artists actually experimenting with their voice, which is amazing, with the help of autotune, of course. But I believe that most people wouldn't even really try to sing if they didn't have autotune to kind of help them out, and then thus they're practicing their singing anyway, because the more you sing, the better you get, type of thing, right? Ever since I moved to Melbourne, I actually haven't talked to many artists and creators. I've been on my own grind, so it's nice to finally break out into the scene properly and actually get to meet other creators, and I love what they're doing. So this show was awesome. It ran till like 12 o'clock. All the acts were amazing. I only missed 2 acts. Opening act, I don't want to butcher her name, but Essenite. Sorry girl if I'm butchering your name, but I didn't get to see her set. Her music was cool. I was actually looking forward to seeing her live stuff, but I arrived late to the gig, so I didn't actually get to see her set. She had a good set. I saw the photos and all that afterwards, so shout out to her for pulling up and setting the vibe for the night. Second was W2B Joey. I didn't get to see his set, but I believe he was hanging around and like filming, being part of the crew and all that throughout the show, so I did notice him, I think, but I didn't get to interview him, which was a bummer. So hopefully I can catch you next time, Joey, if I see you. I interviewed Jaco, Nims, Kid Keeks, The Bookster, and Connor Hunwick. So those are the guys I managed to actually catch during the gig and like a little bit after the gig, and I had some real nice conversations, down to earth like conversations with these guys, and they're cool. I like the vibe. I really hope this venture for them works out. The crowd supports their music, and I honestly think they have a lot of momentum, and it's gonna be awesome. The scene here is actually gonna blow up. I have a tingling feeling that things are gonna happen in the next few months. Usually when I have this kind of feeling, it's gonna come true. So I'm just excited for the scene here, I wish every artist the platform and the growth that they deserve. I believe everybody needs to share their art, and I'm here to document the art that they're sharing. So if you fuck with the movement, if you want things to be seen, please feel free to send it to me. I'll have a review of it. I'll have a look at it. All is love. Now, if you like what I'm doing, if you want to support the movement, I got a school community. There are links in the description. I got a couple of the interviews showing up next, so if you want to stick around and watch those, that'll be great. And I got some of the performances there. So thank you again for watching. This has been D-Soul from Off the Grid Collective, signing out.
Hey, my name is Jaco. I'm 19 and I'm from Melbourne. I'm an underground artist. I rap, I sing, and I produce, man. I've been making music since I was about 13. I started off making like YouTube beats, just on FL Studio, the demo version. And then I progressed to Audacity. I started trying to rap, literally like with the shittest microphone that I could find. I got like a $20 microphone from some dude that I met at school. I bought it off him, and then I was trying to rap at home. And then after that, I progressed, and I just tried to like find my sound the best I could. But yeah, that's where I started off. I tried to release some music back then in like 2023, but I performed recently, and then I met my manager, and then since then I've been trying to release some music literally since January 2026. So this year has been my rollout year. Yeah. So I've done a few shows now. So I really want to like give them what they want. So I have a project. I have an EP on the way. It's three song EP. But like I've been very experimental. But this is solidified. Like this is exactly what I want. My best friend, I met him in music school. I did a show with him. And I met my best friend in music school. He's my producer right now. He's my main producer. I produce some of my own stuff, but this project, he's produced most of it. And I want to show what I can. I want to like really like display what I can do and my talent to like everyone, to the people that come to my shows and to my followers. So yeah, I've solidified a music video, and I'm releasing an EP probably in a month. It's got 3 songs in it, and it's gonna be crazy. Nothing like anything I've ever performed. It's gonna be crazy, and I really hope that people hear my sound and they fuck with it. My sound is a mix of EDM music and hip hop. I wanna be fast paced. I wanna hit the clubs. I want people to vibe to it, and I want people to feel good. I want people to hear me and be like, this is gonna make my day better. Shout out to Ozone, SRT Ozone. He's my best producer. Shout out to Jaipa Hyper. He's from Kazakhstan. He's one of my best producers as well. He's produced Fuera, some of the best shit I've ever heard. He's a really talented producer. And shout out to Harley. He's my manager. He's really put me onto this shit. Also shout out to Joey. He's the reason why I'm here. Seriously, like Joey I've known him for about 14 years now. It's crazy how we've come up together. It's crazy. I mean, like, seriously, the fact that I've known him since literally I was 5 years old. We're at primary school together, and now we're here doing the exact same shit. There's some crazy shit going on. I don't know how we're at the exact same spot, but shout out to Joey. He's the only reason why I'm here. He's the only reason why I'm taking this shit seriously. And shout out to my mom. Shout out to my mom, Carmel. I love you, mom. You're the only reason why I'm here. Literally.
Hey! Thank you very much, man.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thanks for coming out.
I'm DNS, well, Daniel. I make music. I'm from the countryside. Came down here today to perform.
Countryside?
Yeah. Do you know Benalla or like Wangaratta area? Let's just say Albury Wodonga, like near there. Yeah. So I drove down here this morning. At the start, I was making more like UK type music because my family's British, so I was making more of that stuff. I've slowly switched to like more ambient vibes and even some slow stuff as well because I like singing. At the start, it was definitely like Central C, NEMS type vibe, but then recently it's been more underground stuff, so like YT, Jim Legacy, he's really good, and Seven Forever. People might not know him, but he's good. Ooh, well, I was making music when I was like young, but I was never like taking it serious at all. So I only started taking it serious probably start of last year, I'll say. Go on studio. I never did that before, so first time's all last year. All that stuff, yeah. I think my first time recording, I got like a studio kind of area in my room. So I still do that sometimes, but first times recording stuff was in my room. Sometimes, like when I performed before, probably 3 beats I think were mine. but I'm trying to learn more because I feel like it's a very good skill to have. FL Studio, 100%. Yeah. Projects. Oh, yes, I do. I have an EP coming out next month. So I got a single coming out this weekend. EP next month because my stuff's been doing pretty well recently. So yeah, EP, 4 songs or 5 songs. Not sure yet, but yeah. I'm thinking because I like alternative stuff, so I just want to switch it up on most of the songs. So I think the theme would probably be, because I'm going to shoot lots of music videos as well, 2000s type vibe. I feel like that would be very good. Influenced by the UK scene as well, because I know some of those artists over there do like that type of stuff. So yeah. Spotify DNS, Instagram DNS_music with a Z in music, TikTok DNS music, everything just DNS. Yeah. Thank you.
I'll go by Nim. Yeah. Kind of like emo prog. I call it like alternative underground, mixing a bit of like alternative rock, a little bit of that emo sauce into the prog sound. Yeah. I started in like 2020, but I was not really seriously. I was just recording at my mate's house. Didn't know how to engineer. Then I started writing songs a bit more, bought my own setup, and I would say like 2023, I started taking shit like a lot more seriously. I started like learning how to engineer properly, bought a mic, bought some equipment. Yeah, I'm working on an EP or album at the moment. It's like an emo prog kind of sound. I've got like 4 tracks done. Trying to work on some more. A couple unreleased. I think I've got like three unreleased tracks playing tonight, so I'm really excited to share those ones. I'm super proud of that.
I'm Connor Hunwick, I'm an artist, just new though. I've been making for like 4 or 5 years, but I only started like releasing and getting in the scene like last year. This year I've got an album coming up. I've got a lot of songs with Boog, I've got a lot of songs with like a lot of underground artists in Australia. So what I did last time, I have an album called Ain't You Seen Us, and I got every song has a feature from an underground artist. Just tried to bring the community together. And yeah, I'm doing a volume 2, and it's gonna come with like animated trailers, animated like videos and everything.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
I like the vision,
I draw
bro.
a lot. I draw a lot.
Nice,
so I'm
nice.
with it.
I like it. I like the vision. Alright, bro. Go do your sit. Go do your sit.
Thank you.
Boogstar, and I'm an artist. I've been making music properly for about like 8 months, but I've been writing music since a little kid, probably around 5 or 6. I like to say myself. I gave it to you just now.
Yeah. I appreciate that. $1,000 you gave me last week, by the way. I appreciate that. You know, my family was in need. I appreciate that.
I say my inspiration at the moment is myself, but growing up, I liked Michael Jackson and Eminem and things like that, but as I got a little bit older, I fucked with people like X and Lil Peep and shit like that, but I kind of figured this shit out by myself a little bit. I've been very versatile with my music. I make all types of different music, rap music, slow music, R&B, all of that shit. I'm just a music head. I'm into the underground rap scene right now. I've been making like rap mixed with techno or just like crazy edited shit that just sounds insane. So I'm kind of trying to make not my own genre, but I'm kind of just make my own way for people that can feel the type of shit that I'm feeling. You can find all my music on Spotify, full caps, BOOGSTA, Boogstar. I'm on SoundCloud too, I'm on Apple Music. It should all be Boogstar, BOOGSTA. If you're trying to give me a listen, that shit. Let's go! Oh, yeah. Hey, Connor, Joey, everyone get up. Harley!
Kid Keeks. We're out here at Bad Decisions Bar for Jumpout show. I finished my set before. Shooting as well. Yeah, we do. Multi-talented. I'm sweating my shit out right now. It's bad. Oh, bro. A long time, man. Like, I started when I was like 13, 14. I was playing in hardcore bands in high school and shit. And then all the boys I was in the bands with went into different stuff. Indie rock and shit. This wasn't my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I moved into hip-hop.
Yeah.
Found resonance in, like, I suppose the underground, like the SoundCloud rap type scene. Heavily inspired by Peep in his earlier years. Coming out of the like emo rap, like the emo scene and into the rap scene. It was a mad like transition. And yeah, I just kind of found my own sound from there. Just kind of make whatever I feel like making, whatever feels right, you know. So I work a lot with another team, Something Different. Shout out Something Different. We've been doing tours and stuff the whole start of the year. So we did Brisbane in January. We did Sydney in March.
Yeah.
We just did a 3-city tour with Rob Banks and Beretta. Shout out Rob Banks, shout out Beretta. After they cancelled Rolling Loud, so we picked up the 3-city tour for that. It was gas. And then, yeah, just performed heavily in Melbourne. Like, big scene out here. Like, there's always something going on. So, yeah, we keep it active. Cool. To be honest, no. I've been slacking in regards to music and releasing music. I run a brand as well. It's called Begs. I'm wearing pieces. My homies are wearing pieces. So I've been working on the brand. I've been working heavy on like the back end side, managerial side of touring, and just helping out with all the admin stuff. You know, because at the end of the day, bro, I'm 28 years old now. Like, it doesn't seem old, but like, there's a lot of young kids out here that are busting their ass, bro. They're like hella consistent. You know what I mean? So why give me a slot when I'm gonna play the same shit I was playing last year when these boys have just been dropping hella projects, you know? Give them a spot, you know? I'm happy to coordinate stuff, I'm happy to put on for the boys, but, you know, I'm happy playing 1 or 2 tracks with my team, and, you know?
Yeah, I like
bro,
that
that's
shit.
it. It's all for the culture, it's all for the people that, you know, want to be the headline act. I can take it or leave it at the end of the day. Yeah, well, that's it. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'd love to see my name in lights, but I know there's other people that are more consistent and working harder towards that goal.
Yeah.
I've got other things that I'll be doing: video, photography, clothing design, fashion design, all that kind of stuff. Yeah. As long as I'm a part of the scene, as long as I'm involved with what's going on, I'm happy, man. I just need a roof over my head, food in my stomach. I don't need to be bullshit rich, you know? Yeah. That's all it is. Just don't worry about what other people want you to make. Make what you want to make. Make the shit that resonates with you. I found myself trapped making the same sounding shit because it's what everyone else was making. And I found myself always getting influenced by what other people were making. That's why I said earlier, now I just make what I feel like. You know, if I'm listening to an artist and I fuck with what they're doing, I'll make some shit that's like inspired by that. Not trying to rip nobody off, you know what I mean? But just inspired by what they're doing and just put my own spin on it. You know, just have fun with it. Bro. It's art at the end of the day. You can't take it too serious. If you take it too serious, you're gonna be tweaking shit. You know, tweaking shit forever.
Exactly.
Other than the boys I shout out in my thing, shout out Something Different, shout out Anti-Fakes, my brand, and then shout out the whole scene in Melbourne. Like, everyone's doing crazy work. Shout out all the boys that put this on. Shout out Hulls, shout out Jumpout. The event's been crazy. Yeah, we turn it up. It's lit.
Take it on.